lovelies, Nightshade here, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we will be covering the event Wandering Shadows. Disclaimer, I am a biased ghoul because you guys know, and if you didn't know, I am obsessed with Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday. It is quite literally like my second birthday, or maybe I might celebrate it even more than my birthday. So I am going to be super biased. I love these suits. These suits can do no wrong. I mean, joking, but kind of not joking. But if you guys know that I am in love with the holiday, more than likely I will not have that many bad things to say about this set. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So before we start off with the set breakdowns and details, these are the reflection arts for both of Marina and Aeon sets, both in their original and awakened state. I didn't include Momo because, as we know, SR reflections don't really have any fancy flair to them. It's just a plain white background with the character stuck in the middle. However, these babies are wallpaper material, and you guys know I had to share them. I'm also not covering the actual strength of the reflections, simply because at this point in the game, even for any newcomers out there, there are many great UR reflections that you can now get for free, available via Arena or by lifetime set crafting. So starting off, here we have Marina's original set. It has a total of 8 items, and it's pretty simple, straightforward, to the point. She's a witch. It is what it is. If you guys are wondering, starting right away with the hat, are those ears able to be ears? You know, I have a hard time saying that. Anyways, are those ears able to be separated from the hat? Sadly, no. They are integrated with the hat, which is my deepest regret because I was so happy. As you guys know, I am a ghoul. And I live for Halloween. I live for all the witchy and magical and spooky things. And I was so excited to get a black hat, finally. A black witch hat that could be used in any styling regularly every single day. Because we only have purple and, is it black? I forgot what the other one is. The one that we got last year. So I was so sad because it's a missed opportunity right off the bat. I still love it though, but missed opportunity nonetheless. As far as the hair goes, the hair itself, I mean, it's kind of similar to that one hair. I'll insert a photo here because I'm terrible with names. But that one hair that we got in the Bunny Moon event. No, not Bunny Moon. Bunny Moon was the hell, right? No, Bunny Moon is Lilith's event, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever. Point is, here is the hair. This is what I'm talking about. It reminds me of this hair. It's obviously not exactly the same, but it is very, very similar. So if you aren't planning on getting the set fully, I mean, and if you want the hair, like the hair is kind of the same, I don't know, that's what I think at least. I'm gonna go ahead and try to find, there we go, the hat, just so we can remove it and we can see, you know, the actual set without the hat. There you go, that's the hair. Pretty simple. As far as the dress as well is all one piece. I would have loved to see like maybe the bow being added as a separate accessory on the dress, or the bandages like all around her also being added as a separate accessory, because this dress is so stunning. Like you could use this dress like for so many occasions, because unless you look at the bottom does resemble, like, okay, we'll get to that in a bit, but it resembles spider webs is what I was going to say. But the dress itself could be used for everyday styling. Like it's very elegant. I feel it's black, the white embroidery on the front of the gown, like it's supposed to resemble a rib cage, like it's, you know, the white boning, the rib cage. But like if you didn't know that, you wouldn't have realized it right away, and you could totally get away with it just looking like a nice added little detail on the gown, and it is so stunning. I love it. I also would have loved to see that those, because that's supposed to be beading, and for some reason this time around the beading doesn't actually look like beading. It just looks like those necklaces that we get in certain events, for example Zoe's vampire event, where it just looks like it's a stamp that's printed on. So yeah, but overall I love it. I love the little detailing with the buttons on the gown. Like, you can't, like, unless you zoom in, you're really able to appreciate the beauty and detail on them. And I just love it. They didn't have to add it, but they added it. Her collar has like little glitters, like it's shiny. It's so pretty. And the back side of the gown also continues with what would be more or less the rib cage. Here is a huge bow at the back with lace detailing. Let's go and see the sleeves. The sleeves are so stunning. I love that. I love bell sleeves. Like, I love when they're like super long and like they have like that huge opening. Look at the lace detailing inside, and there's an additional lining protecting her from just the lace itself. The little openings and it just being like held on with the brooch. You can barely see it though. It's just kind of like the button. It's a flower just kind of there in the middle. It's so pretty. I love that. I love it. And the sleeves, like the actual like glittery embroidery. Oh my god, I cannot show you. I guess no, I cannot. But that black glittery embroidery right there, that just makes me think of a castle. I don't know why, and probably that's not the vibe that they were going for, but that's the vibe that I get. And I am obsessed. I adore it so much. And as I mentioned previously, the bottom of the gown, it's supposed to resemble spider webs, and you can see like just how finely meshed that is. It glistens, it glitters, and I think that's so cool. I love how they added kind of like this smoke detailing in the bottom of the gown, because if you zoom in, look, like it's actual glowing. It's like mist that's emitting from her gown itself. It's like magic, so to say. And I love that little detail. I love that they included that. I am obsessed. Now, the thing that steals the show for me is the shoes. I don't know why, but I am obsessed with these shoes. Let's go ahead and add a shorter gown just so we can appreciate the hosiery and the shoes. So look at these shoes. These shoes are so freaking pretty. And look, it has a little freaking skull on it with a bow. It's so cute. They're Victorian peep. No, I want to call them peep shoes, but they're not. I know that there's some sort of Victorian-esque shoe. Somebody correct me in the comments, but I love it. I love that they're all black, and they're actually fully black. They're not like a muted black. They're not an off black. They're actually stark black, and I am obsessed. I love the ribbon detailing that kind of resembles those ballerina slippers. I love it. I love it so much. As we continue with the hosiery, we still see the same elements going on as far as kind of giving it that spider web vibe. We have simple white hosiery, and then we have that silver embroidery, and it is so pretty. They are not all the way to her waist. They are kind of technically just, I guess, thigh highs, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can put on something shorter so we can see. But there you go. So like, oh my god, Nikki, you are topless. I am so sorry, girl. There you go. Oh, that's kind of cute. I didn't realize that that was gonna be cute. Oh my god, that works. That's so cute. Anyways, okay, so back to what I was saying. So I love that. I love the added lace detailing, continuing the ribbons wrapping around from her shoes. Like, they have this lace wrapping around, and it just looks so nice. And look, there's little bows in the back. Like, you can't even tell, but that is so cute. Like with the pink skirt or like a purple skirt, like, oh my god, this would look so lovely. And something that I haven't touched base on is the actual scepter or wand, I guess you want to call it. You can barely tell, and we'll go ahead and go into photo mode just so we can go ahead and see that. So here we have the wand a little bit more close up, and as you can see, it is an actual little kitty head. So there's a kitty head and there's a skeleton hand just kind of encircling it. And I'm sure we'll kind of learn more about this in the actual story as to why this is the way that it is. It is so cute. I love that it's emitting this faint glow, a golden glow. You cannot see it because of the background of choice that I ended up getting, so I apologize for that. Let's go ahead and quickly swap over to another background just so we can see what exactly it is I'm talking about. But there you see, it's golden and it is so pretty. I am obsessed. I love it. I love it so much. And also let's go ahead and take a look at her ring, because that's one of the items that is from this set, and it's so cute. It's this little like kitty, you can barely tell, but it's a smiling kitty and it kind of has spikes around it. It is the most adorable thing that I have ever seen. I am in love. And the last thing that we need to cover are her earrings. Let me go ahead and swap out her hair, maybe something that'll let us actually see. And here we go. These are her earrings. Obviously not the best hairstyle of choice, but you can kind of get what I'm trying to point out here. It's just basically a skeleton hand hanging down with a little heart like being kind of used as the palm, and that's basically it. That encompasses the set as a whole. Now I'm going to cover the recolor, but the recolor like there's nothing very fancy about the recolor, if I'm being quite honest. Like, it's literally the same. I wish that they would have gone with a different choice. Like, instead of maybe like a darker blue, maybe making it like a white. Like, I get what they're going for. Like, I get that it's like the witch vibe, that, you know, it's a witch, so you think of dark colors. But like, I don't know. I feel like it looks exactly the same. Whenever I was making my slides, if in case you don't follow me on Instagram, I was kind of hyping up the event and showing you awakened versions and original versions on different skin tones, just so you can familiarize yourself with the set itself. And dude, I had a hard time because I was like, wait, which one was the original and which one was the recolor again? Like, that was literally me. And that's what I'm still thinking right now. Like, I was like, oh my God, is this the recolor or is this the original? I was panicking. But yeah, that's how much this set is just kind of like, what? So let's go ahead and go with the darker skin tone. What I do love is that with this set, you can actually tell that the skin tone was being changed, because you know how there's normally glitches, and if you can see around her chest area. So her chest area, oh, sorry, wrong one. In her chest area, you can see how the skin tone changes. And I love that, because typically we always get these glitchy sets and the skin tone stays the same. So while the face and the hands will change, the actual body itself stays the same color, and it just doesn't cater to the darker skin tones, which is kind of messed up. So yeah, I love that. I love that for this set. And yeah, I personally actually do prefer this recolor over the original, and it might just be mainly because of the white accents. Like, you know how the ears and the actual ribbons or bandages, if you want to call them, because they remind me of mummy bandages, the bow, it's all white on the other set, whereas to here we have black, and I love it. I love the black set. The only thing that I'm kind of like, what in the freak about, are the sleeves. The design that I was telling you that reminds me of a castle at the end of the sleeves, I'm confused as to why that was kept in white. The bodice, the boning, what's supposed to resemble the rib cage, also very confused as to why they decided to keep that in white. I feel like it would have looked equally stunning in black. And another thing that kind of throws me off is the bottom of the dress. How, as you can see, the bottom of the dress this time is emitting somewhat of a peach golden mist, and the shoes are an ivory color, and I'm very confused as to why. Like, I feel like that to me personally, that kind of just throws it off balance. Like, obviously with the hairstyle itself, the bottom of the gown and the shoes, it kind of tries to add it all together and pair it up nicely. But I feel like the shoes could have been the same color as the dress itself, and all of the actual embroidery could have been black, because I mean, look, the bottom of the gown has the black spider webs. That would have been equally perfect on the sleeves. Like, I feel like they got confused or something, because on the other dress you have that black embroidery on the sleeves, but you have a lot of white accents. Like, maybe the reason why they decided to do this was because it was going to be too much white on the other gown and too much black on this gown, so in order for it not to clash, they decided to do this. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan. I am just going on a tangent here on the colors, but yeah. So yeah, the scepter itself does change color this time around too. Instead of like a golden black brown, we just have this gray color, which is super cute. I really do like it. Look at that. It's adorable. And this one's emitting more of a like daylight kind of glow, like a white blue glow. I still love the bow. I still love the hat. I prefer this hat 1,000 times more with the actual black ears. They are gorgeous. Her hair color, not my fave, but luckily, let's go ahead and actually find it down here in the sea of hairs. Okay, so luckily this hair is able to be dyed. I switched back to the original because, as we know, you can only dye the original and obviously not the recolor. So if we really wanted to, we could just dye the hair itself, which I think is great. Like, look, like that brown option, fabulous. Even that like golden option, fabulous. I mean, okay, these kind of all look the same, just a little bit more of a tint to it. And that, okay, so since the hair originally is black, obviously there's not that much of a difference that you would be able to see. But even this color is so pretty. Like, this color, like, it is so nice. And we even have green. Oh my God, yes. Yes, I know what I'm doing. That green with this whole outfit, a vibe, a mood. I'm living. I love it. So yeah, this is basically about it. I mean, like I said, there was not much to cover. Oh my God, cute. I'm sorry, I hadn't showed you the backside, but look at the backside. That white lace on the bow really makes it pop. I really love that. Love. And obviously, I'm pretty sure that was on the other bow, but since it was white on white, it's kind of hard to tell that apart and make that distinction. But I love it. I absolutely love this set with the minor, you know, details of the coloring. But overall, this set, amazing. I am in love, but you guys already knew that because it's the Halloween set. So of course, here we have both the original and Awakened set, featuring every single skin tone, just so you can get an idea of how it looks and if it's something that you would like to add to your collection. So I do really quickly want to apologize. Reason being is that I typically record videos of the actual skin tones with each of the sets and post them here for you to see. However, for whatever reason, whenever I would play back the set video, it would kind of lag and give me a glitchy rotation, which is the main reason why we are doing still shots now as opposed to videos. So we're moving on to Aeon set. This set as well, like Marina's, has a total of 8 items. And what I love about this set is that what you see is what you get. What you would have imagined as far as the accessories and all that goes, like if they are removable and they can be used on their own, they actually are. Yes. Thank you, Nikki Devs. Thank you, Nikki Gods, for actually coming through with us for this set. I am obsessed. Okay, obviously one minor nitpick, because you guys know I nitpick a lot, but I would have loved to see the actual chains on the cape. Like, you see that like, I guess I would call it like a belt / harness accessory. I would have loved to see those chains on separately, but come on, beggars can't be choosers, and at least we got the bandages as a separate part and not as a whole, or like as part of the shoes. So I'll shut up and I will be happy. let's go ahead and obviously get the cape out of the way so we can work our way in with the hair and the dress. But look at this cape. I love the color combo. It really does make me think of a ghost. It makes me think of something like ethereal, kind of. Like, I know ghosts aren't really ethereal. I mean, I guess depends on your perspective. But it really does give that translucent vibe. I love the green coloring because, like, anytime you think of ghouls, like, you think of green. And if you pay attention to the cape, like the detailing in the bottom, like, look at that. It's like gravestones. It's flame gravestones, actual batsies flying around. It is so stunning. Look at that glitter. Look at the effects. I'm in love. I love it. I love it so much. And you can even see it from the outside as well. Obviously not as great and as apparent from the inside, but still, it is so freaking amazing. I love it. I love it so much. I am obsessed. So she's supposed to be some type of ghost, but she also makes me think of a mummy. So she's a ghost mummy hybrid. And I love, oh my God, I'm just thinking about Monster High at this point. I am obsessed with Monster High, if you guys didn't already know. And I'm living for the Halloween sets, the whole vibe, the styles, the outfits, like the fashion. I am obsessed. Styles and fashion. Well, I mean, I was going to say it's the same thing, but anyways, all this to say that the bandages, Cleo vibes for sure. Anyways, so let's do the hair first. I am not a fan. The hair is so simple. It is like an SR hair on an SSR set. I'm not living personally. Let's go ahead and take a look at the recolor options to see if there's any colorway that would work better. And yeah, because of course this set will be able to be recolored. Look at that. The green, definitely. I'm obviously super biased. The greens and the purples are usually my way to go, and also the blue. I love the blue. I feel like the blue would be a really good addition to this set. Like, it would complement it really, really well. So let's go ahead and remove each of the bandages just so you can get an idea of what it looks like without them. And like I said, it's stunning. I love the fact that you can get rid of these. I did say that this was a glove. It's actually a bracelet. So yeah, but look at it. Look at that. I love it. And the gown itself, it's not really like totally out there that it would be kind of like mummy similar. Like, you could use this in like any actual styling. Just pair it with the coat and you're good to go. Like, it's so nice. Like, I love it. Because even in general, like, I mean, those bandages, they don't have to be mummies. Like, with fashion nowadays, everything works. So it's stunning. I love it. And these shoes, oh my God, these shoes just make me think of gladiator sandals, but like 2.0. Freaking stunning. I love it. I love shoes that lace up all the way to like your calves. I just love it. I'm obsessed with it. And I do love me a chunky heel, because your girl cannot walk in stilettos. I will trip and fall and die. I am a boot person. I own over 30 something pairs of boots, honestly, and like one pair of sneakers because, you know, I have to work and I have to be comfy. I used to wear boots, but I would get so freaking tired because I'm always up and down all over the place. And yeah, like, my feet were dying. They were like, girl, give it a rest. Anyways, tangent aside, this is this beauty. Let's go ahead and take a look at the earrings lastly, because that's the final item that we're missing to cover. And oh my God, look at those earrings. They kind of remind me of one of the earrings that we got for the Hell event, for the Desire Hell event, if I'm not mistaken. But they're cute nonetheless. They speak to my soul. Bats and crosses. Yes, I am living. I love so much. As far as the Awakened version goes, needless to say, I am even more obsessed. I mean, your girl loves purple. She loves black. What is there not to love about this set? Look at that hood. Like, that hood is witch vibes all the way. Oh my God. Look at the majestic beauty that is the bottom of the cape. Like, it just almost looks like if the cape is shining. Like, like the previous dress. With Marina's dress, like there's a mist. Obviously there's no mist here, but it just gives the illusion of that, and it is so pretty. And you're actually able to see the tombstones far more. It makes you think of a night out in the graveyard, like just hanging out. It's so beautiful. I am obsessed. Look at that. And like on the outside, it almost seems as if the graveyard is kind of blue and purple and black, but you take a look at the inside and it just kind of looks like it's like a light purple, a white. I love that color combination. I am so excited for this. Let's go ahead and remove the actual coat. And here she is. As much as I don't like this hair, I do love that it's purple and it just makes it look nicer for me. I don't know if that makes any sense. Just the color scheme itself. There is the gown. I feel like this gown is a little bit more obvious that it's kind of like, you know, obviously like some sort of Halloween aesthetic. But if you're a ghoul like me, you're definitely gonna rock it 24/7. You're not gonna care. But yeah, I love it. I love like bandage style dressing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I personally would never wear it, so I don't really wear dresses. I'm more of a pants person 24/7. But yeah, I love this. And those shoes, oh my god. Like, I love how the leather just shines. Like, it shifts, because if you look at it up close, it looks like it's just black, right? But then you like start letting the light hit it and it shifts to like this purple color, and those laces sparkle. Those laces have glitter, y'all. Look at those laces. I'm in love. I am in love with this set. I am obsessed so much. And of course, once more, let's go ahead and take a look at what this set looks like on every single skin tone, both on the original and Awakened set. And lastly, let's go ahead and cover the makeup. I really love it. For one, because this is obviously an acquired taste. Not everyone is going to love this makeup, but I for one love it, because my typical eye makeup, like my eyeshadow, is always like I've just woken up from the dead. I haven't slept in 5 days. Like, it's always like a vampire-esque rust color. Like, it's just, to me, this is beautiful. It's stunning. And paired with those lenses, like, I am in love. But that's just me. Obviously, not everyone is going to love this. So there you have it, guys. That is it for today's video. Let me know what you think about Halloween 2022. Is it right up your alley? Are you going to get the sets? Are you vibing just like I am? Definitely do let me know down below. I want to know your thoughts. As you know, I am super excited, and I did make it a point to actually state this in my introduction, just so you guys aren't caught unaware. I'm obviously not trying to push you guys into getting these sets. You guys know that I make these videos in order for you to decide whether you really do want this or if you can skip it. That is the main purpose for these videos. If you haven't already, make sure to check me out on my socials. If you have any questions about the game, you can feel free to contact me on Discord or on my Shiny Nikki Instagram. As well, I do have an additional Instagram for all of my fellow weebs, nerds, otakus, geeks, whatever you call yourself, whatever you classify yourself. I do post all the things that I buy that aren't pixel related on this account. It is a collector hobby account, so feel free to follow me there. I would really love to have you and really would appreciate the support. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!